Students, I am Pramod Joy, your computer science teacher, and today we are going to deal with the Python fundamentals from the unit number 2, computational thinking and programming. So, shall we start? Character set. Character set is a set of valid characters that a language can recognize. A character represents any letter or digit or any other symbol. Tokens. The smallest individual unit in a program is known as tokens or a lexical unit. They are keywords, identifiers, literals, operators, and punctuators. Keywords. A keyword is a word having a special meaning by the programming language. Example, for, if, else, etc. Identifiers. Identifiers are fundamental building blocks of a program and are used as the general terminology for the names given to the different parts of the program like variables, objects, classes, functions, list, dictionaries, etc. Rules for naming an identifier. Sequence of letters and digits can be used. First character must be a letter. Uppercase and lowercase letters are different. They are treated differently. Must not be a keyword of Python. Cannot contain any special characters except for underscore. Literals. Literals are often referred to as constants or data items that have a fixed value. In Python, one can form string literals by enclosing text in both forms of quotes, single quotes or double quotes. An escape sequence represents a single character and hence consumes 1 byte in ASCII representation. A basic string must be completed on a single line or continued with a backslash as the very last character of a line if it is to be closed with a closing quote in the next line. A multi-line string continues. A multi-line string continues on until the concluding triple quote or triple apostrophe. In Python, you can also directly type a double quote inside a single quoted string and vice versa. An example is given below. Seema's pen. How many number of bytes will be there in that? There will be 11 bytes. What could be the reason for that? Better you find it out. Emmys. Total number of bytes in that Emmys, in that name Emmys is 4. Better you know the reason. For multi-line strings created with triple quotes, while calculating the size, the end of line character at the end, the EOL character at the end of the line is also counted in the size. True and false are the only two Boolean literal values in Python. None literal represents absence of a value. Displaying a variable containing none does not show anything. However, with the print statement, it shows the value contained as none. For example, value 2 is equal to none. That means nothing is assigned to value 2. Print value 2. You will get the answer none. Operators. Operators are tokens that trigger some computation or action when applied to variables and other objects in an expression. Punctuators. Punctuators are symbols that are used in programming languages to organize programming sentence structures and indicate the rhythm and emphasis of expressions, statements, and program structure. Examples are given below. Expression. An expression is any legal combination of symbols that represents a value. Example, A is equal to B plus C. That's an example for an expression. Or A is equal to B plus 10. That's an example for an expression. Statement. A statement is a programming instruction that does something. Comments. Comments are additional readable information to clarify the source code. Comments in Python begin with symbol hash. An inline comment starts in the middle of a physical line after Python code. A physical line is the one complete line that you see on a computer, whereas a logical line is the one that Python sees as one full statement. Comment enclosed in triple quotes or triple apostrophes are called docstrings. A group of statements which are part of another statement or a function are called block or code block or suite in Python. Named labels whose values can be used and processed during program run are called variables. Dynamic typing. A variable pointing to a value of a certain type can be made to print to a value of different type. This is called dynamic typing. For example, x is equal to 10. Print x. So it will print the value 10 and x is an integer now. Later, in that same program, x is equal to hello world. Now x is a string. Print x. It will print hello world. That is called dynamic typing. In static typing, a data type is attached with a variable when it is defined first and it is fixed. Data type of a variable cannot be changed in static typing, whereas there is no such restriction in dynamic typing. Type method or type function. Type function is used to determine the type of an object. Example, a is equal to 10. Type of a, it will print integer. Input function. The input function or method always returns a value of string type. For example, to enter the age. So age is equal to integer of input of what is your age. It's not just input of what is your age. Input of what is your age will give only a string. So that you have to convert it to integer. That's why integer of input of what is your age. Features of print statement. It auto-converts the items to strings. It inserts spaces between items automatically because the default value of separation or sep argument is space. For example, print my name is Anil. You will get the output as my space name space is space Anil. Another example, print my name is Anil separated by a dots. So what output you will get? It will be like this. My, after that 5 dots, then name, after that 5 dots, then is, after that 5 dots, then Anil. It appends a new line character at the end of the line unless you give your own end argument. It appends a new line character at the end of the line. For example, example number 1, print my name is Anil. Below that print I am 16 years old. What will be the output? It will print the output like this. My name is Anil. That's the very first line. In the next line, I am 16 years old. Second example. Print my name is Anil. End is equal to dollar sign. Below that one more statement. Print I am 16 years old. So how the output will be? Here the output will be like this. My name is Anil. After that a dollar sign. After that in that same line, I am 16 years old. Example number 3. A comma B is equal to 20 comma 30. Print A is equal to A and D is equal to space. Print B is equal to B. So what the output will be? The output will be A is equal to 20 space B is equal to 30. Now some example programs related with Python and some of the features of Python compared with the other programming languages like C++ or Java or C. The very first example, XYZ is equal to 10, 20, 30. That means assigning values to variables can be done within a single line. Here, x is equal to 10, y is equal to 20, and z is equal to 30. And print x, y, z. It will print 10, 20, 30. Second example, x comma y is equal to 25, 50. Now see the next line. X comma y is equal to y comma x. That means now x gets the value of y and y gets the value of x. That is, this is a clear-cut example of swapping. There is no need to introduce a third variable or to use any arithmetic operators. Directly you can assign. That's a speciality of Python. X comma y is equal to 25 50. After that, x comma y is equal to y comma x. Now x gets the value of y and y gets the value of x. Print x comma y. Now the values are interchanged. Now x is 50 and y is 25. Now the third example. A comma b comma c is equal to 5, 10, 7. Now b comma c comma a is equal to a plus 1, b plus 2, c minus 1. Means b is equal to a plus 1, c is equal to b plus 2 and a is equal to c minus 1. Please predict the output. Three examples are given. Please predict the output of all the three examples. Please find out the arrays given in the three programs. First one, print my name is name. What is the error in that program? One small error. The name is not given. Second one, n1 is equal to input of enter the number. n2 is equal to n1 into 2. Print n2. What's the error in that? Here you can see n1 is equal to input enter the number. That means that's an integer or float or whatever it may be. That means we didn't convert it into integer or float. Just we entered input enter the number. It should be integer or float of input enter the number. Third one, name is equal to Rahman. Print greetings. Print hello name. Print how do you do. What's the error in that? Please find out that error. Please find out the output of the following programs. Three programs are given. Please find out the output.